Everton are showing themselves to be a real threat in the forward areas based on their blistering attacking performances so far in the Premier League. Of course, it is only early days, but the Toffees have responded to a disappointing 1-0 loss on the opening day to Leeds by putting 5 strikes past Brighton and Hove Albion and Wolverhampton Wanderers, with Jack Grealish picking up a mightily impressive 4 assists along the way. With Kieran Dewsbury Hall also in on the goals and assists, alongside Iliman and Diaya, already running teams ragged with 2 efforts on the board, David Moyes' men are now far removed from their previous attritional makeup under Sean Dyche. This is before you even throw new recruit Tyler Dibling into the equation, with the 19-year-old a bold pickup from Southampton who is also ready to take the Premier League by storm. Everton has managed to produce many of their own special homegrown attackers over the years, with the likes of Ross Barkley and Wayne Rooney springing to mind. With this example, however, they have poached the cream of the academy crop from the Saints in Dibling, with the teenager costing a whopping £40 million to bring in this summer, even as his ex-side suffered relegation at the end of last campaign. When watching the young forward in action, it's clear to see why he has cost such an extortionate amount, despite still being inexperienced, with an impressive 4 goals and 3 assists next to his name in the St. Mary senior ranks. One particularly memorable display from the direct winger last season against Manchester United even saw former England legend turned commentator Stuart Pearce herald Dibling as a devotee to Grealish, with a hope now that the entertaining attacker can be as instantly successful on Merseyside, like the ex-Aston Villa midfielder, away from loose comparisons. Amazingly, while the Toffees have invested significantly in the future with this £40 million buy, they could well have their very own homegrown Grealish brewing in the background too, in this 18-year-old ace. As previously mentioned, the Merseyside outfit has often been viewed as a club that gives their very own chances in the first-team setup when ready. One up-and-coming youngster that has risen the ranks and looks destined for more senior minutes soon is 18-year-old Harrison Armstrong, who was named on the bench by Moyes for the action-packed victory at Wolves. He has since moved on to Preston North End on a season-long loan, but the highlights package posted by the Lily Whites after his move was confirmed shows off the obvious talent the skillful midfielder possesses to be viewed in the same glowing light as the assist-heavy Grealish. Indeed, from just 8 senior appearances to date for the Toffees, Armstrong has a standout 3 assists next to his name, with a further 10 goal contributions also coming his way for the Everton U19s and U21s. When looking at the table above, it's abundantly clear why he has been labeled a phenomenal youth talent by one of his former managers in John Eustace, when previously loaned out to Derby County. His adaptability to play all across the midfield positions only strengthens the argument more that he could be a new Grealish in the making, with the Liverpool-born starlet more than a capable performer on the left flank, much like the new Everton number 18, away from just lining up in a central midfield spot. It could well be that Armstrong just needs more first-team experience under his belt before he's regularly strutting his stuff in Moyes' senior side, with another loan out to the second tier, no doubt toughening him up. The EFL's elite division made Grealish the stylish performer he is today. After all, with a sturdy 14 goals and 16 assists notched up in the championship by the 29-year-old, before further cementing himself as a Premier League star on Merseyside. Armstrong will hope he can live up to his own hype down the line, with both the 18-year-old and dibbling up Moyes' sleeve, making the future look very rosy at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, away from the short-term heroics served up by man of the hour Grealish.